Happy Monday, art class. Today, we're jumping into the Spider-Verse to draw Miles Morales. So, as always, you're gonna need a pencil, paper, and black line marker. And then today for colors, we're gonna be using red and black. All right, guys, my spidey senses are tingling, which means it's time for class. Let's go. Hello and happy Monday. Today we're drawing Miles Morales, Spider-Man. So Miles is going to be in the middle of our paper and we're going to start at the top, working our way to the bottom, creating his whole body. First thing we're going to do is make a circle towards the top upper part of our paper. And this circle that we're building is going to be the top of Miles' head. Once we have that circle done, you are going to create two lines on the side of that circle. And they're going to kind of slightly be coming in, making the bottom of the head more narrow than the top. And then at the bottom of those two lines, we're going to connect them with a curved line, making a chin. So before we had a circle, now by connecting these two lines, that curved line, have more of a oval head shape. Now a little bit under that original circle line here, I'm going to make two lines coming out of each side, touching the walls of each side. I'm going to curve up from those two lines, and then I'm going to round back to the side of my head on both sides. And that's going to create a shape that will make the eyes on Miles' mask. Once we have those, we can get rid of that original circle shape. Just kind of keep our overall head shape. Now we're going to start making our main body. In order to do that, next to our eyes, about halfway through these big spider lenses, we're going to start making a half circle that's about just as big as the top of our head. So we're going to do one on one side, and we're going to do one on the other side. They're just about as big as the top of the head. And we're going to bring those curved shapes down and at angles to under the head there. So they're not going to connect, it's just going to come down at an angle and about as narrow as wide as our face is. And this is going to give us our body. Okay. Now you're probably thinking, where are the arms? Miles' arms are going to be back. So from the top of our shoulder closest to our head, we're going to make a line out at an angle. We'll do the same thing here. And where that line stops is going to be an elbow. And we know at an elbow we bend. So it goes out, and we're going to bend down. Same thing here. It goes out, and we're going to bend down. Now these arms look pretty skinny, right? Let's build them up. We're going to add another side to the top parts of our arms. And then we'll add the other side to the bottom part of our arm. See how they look more muscular now and full? Next, let's put a circle at the end of each, making our hand. And close to our body, facing our head, we're going to put a little oval. That will be our thumb. And then facing outward, we're going to make 4 longer ovals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those will be our fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. So those are our fingers. Now for our legs, the middle of our body here, we're going to go out slightly angled up, kind of like how we did on our elbows. But instead of angling out with our arms, we're going to angle in a little bit more. Same thing. This is going to give us the outer part of our leg. Now we still need the inner part. These look too skinny, right? So if you think about this being kind of Spider-Man's stomach, we're going to give him a little bit of room here. Give him a little seat. I have a bottom. When you have that bottom, we can move that bottom into the bottom part of his leg. And now we need to fill out these parts of our leg though, so we'll add a back side to those. And then for our feet, I'm going to work an oval shape facing downward for my feet. Ooh, so now we have Spider-Man in this cool jumping pose. Let's go ahead and add some more details, like our spider. So on Miles' shirt, or on his suit, we're going to make a triangle facing downward. And under that, we're going to make another triangle going the other way. Kind of connect them. And then I'm going to make 2 curved lines coming off each side, going up, and 2 on each side curving down to make our spider. After I make my spider, I'm going to make a pointed triangle shape under that spider. It's going to go all the way up to the shoulders. Just like that. Then that line that we made, we're just going to double it up. So it goes all the way back down. We're going to make some lines around the ends of our fingers here, because those are going to be colored different than the hands. So pretty cool. Got Miles' whole body here. Now last but not least, we're going to put some webbing on his face before we ink and color. To make that web, I'm going to make a little circle in between the eyes. I'm going to make a straight line down the middle of it. Then I'm going to make 2 angle lines going up, 2 angle lines going down. Then I'll connect from each of those lines with a wavy line, so like a curved line. And as those curved lines connect in between the straight lines, we get that web pattern. And I'm going to bring some straight lines out on the costume, then make curved lines to them. Give it that pattern. Erase some of my circle spots on my hands here to make it all look like one piece. And I think now I am ready to ink and color. Here we go. Alright guys, we're all done. Notice that I started by adding my red highlights and colors, and then I went over the rest with black, and the red was able to stay out, or stand out I should say. Once you're done, always sign your paper because you guys did such an amazing job. You should be really proud of all your hard work. Alright class, I had a great time drawing Miles Morales with you, and I can't wait to see you next time for more art class. Until then, be kind and creative, Have an amazing Monday. Bye-bye.